First go to use the elevator, more than likely the elevator door is locked. If it is locked, just hit the button. It won't light up, but whenever you hit the button, the door will unlock. If it does light up, that means the elevator is on its way. Getting inside the elevator, this one has a manual operated gate. You always just want to make sure you close this gate as you use the elevator. Inside the panel, we have several buttons in here. Displayed on the panel is our capacity, what the elevator can hold. This is our logo. Second floor, first floor, alarm. It's just an audible signal. Run stop switch. Doesn't really have no indication anywhere, but this is a good trick for grandkids. It can also be you can accidentally bump it, moving furniture, luggage, what have you. This is the integrated phone. So to use the phone, just turn it on, dial your number, and when you're done, just turn it off. As far as the elevator gate goes, as you use the elevator, you want to make sure that you always shut the door and then shut the gate. When you're getting out of the elevator, you always want to make sure you shut the gate and then shut the door, so everybody can use it no matter what floor they're on or who got off where. As far as other things, general things to keep in mind inside the elevator, you always want to make sure this track is clear from any debris. Anything could cause the gate to get lodged or stuck. Lights on the timer. So the light's on about a 5-minute timer, and the door lock stays unlocked for about 2 minutes. Locking the door. This is the key that's inside the controller with the paper inside of it, the instructions. I just pulled this out of here. But whenever you use this, you're always using it in this C shape. It's a C-shaped key. You're going to come in at a downward angle, pull down on it, and then the door will unlock. So what you're really doing is through that punch out, you're coming in and you're lifting this pin right here. On the side, you have a unlock and a lock. So that's just lifting the pin to the unlock side, holding it there while you pull the door open. You can also, from inside the elevator, clearly it's not here, but from inside the cab would be here. If the elevator door would not unlock, you can stick your finger in between and lift it up to the unlock position and push the door open, if for any reason this didn't unlock when you got to the floor. All right, so after manually opening the elevator door when it's not at the floor, it's got a door lock monitoring system. At that time, by code, it's required to flash all the buttons. Kind of come around the corner, you'll see this. You'll have the buttons flashing. You'll have your controller inside where the machinery is at, just clicking. To reset out of that, power cycling doesn't do anything. Nothing will change that except the manual reset. There's a key in here. Make sure your doors are shut, gates shut, everything's all ready to run. Then you come into your elevator controller. So this is where you'll see it's flashing. That represents all the buttons flashing. So then you just want to turn this to reset and then turn it back to run. And that's it, all the flashing stops, elevator's back in service. Elevator machine room. This elevator is hydraulic. Everything you have in the machine room is, this is the elevator cab light power source, just a disconnect. It only powers the elevator cab lights, it's labeled. This is the elevator main power, so it powers everything on the elevator except the cab lights, labeled elevator main power. This is the elevator controller. So this is really the brain to the whole operation. So everything in here, there are a bunch of circuit boards, but really at the end of the day you got a battery pack. So this is for battery lowering. All the hydraulic elevators are equipped with battery lowering. So if you ever lose power, the elevator, this battery has the power to let you down and unlock the door so you can get out. So really can't get stuck inside these. As far as things you would want to monitor, look at in case the elevator doesn't work, is this row of lights right here. So this is just a kind of a quick, easy glance at are all the doors shut. If everything's lit, you want them all lit up for the elevator to run. if the door's shut or the gate's not shut or anything like that, you can maybe kind of self-diagnose. Also inside this controller, we have a manual door key, so you can manually unlock the door. We have an instruction, paper behind it, so it kind of explains how to unlock that door. Last but not least, the hydraulic cylinder. It usually rests on the floor. It could be mounted on a shelf. This is the valve up top, so you just raise the lid. This is a dipstick, just monitors the oil level. And then this is the valve. On the valve, you have a manual lowering feature. So if all else fails, power fails, battery backup fails, you can always twist this red knob. It has instructions on the front, but you twist it like you're loosening it, quarter turn. It can only go so far, and at that time the elevator will manually lower down at a safe speed. When you're done, just let go of it. It's spring loaded. It'll seat back. So that's how you would manually lower the elevator if you ever needed to. Inside the tank is hydraulic oil. So the oil never needs to be changed. It's a small system. It doesn't burn any gas like a car would. So it's pretty self-contained, small unit. So you always want to make sure the lid is always on so you don't ever get any debris in that can cause issues with your valve.